Welcome back to this very special edition of Startup Central. In fact, let me toss it again to Sumita. She caught up with Lydia Logan of IBM on the sidelines of the AI Plus Expo to understand the growing concerns around job scare and layoffs due to AI adoption, as well as IBM's role in strengthening AI-led partnerships with governments as well as universities. Listen into a slice of that conversation.
Lydia, thanks very much for joining us here on ET Now. We're from India. Just want to get in your thoughts on how AI is playing out, especially when it comes to education and, of course, skilling, because skilling is something that's been over and over again stated by government officials. Companies are also talking about how the next workforce, that's going to be hired, that needs to be AI literate.
Yes. So IBM has a wonderful program. We have a team on the ground in India covering multiple parts of the country. Our CSR leader for India is Shipra Sharma. Happy to introduce you to her. But we have partnerships at the university level, at the government level, with the school system, all introducing our SkillsBuild program, and that's for free. So it's everything from learning those technical skills like AI literacy, AI fluency, cybersecurity, data analytics, and the workplace skills, presentations, collaboration, all the things you need to be successful in the workforce. I know that quantum is also coming and is becoming more and more of a topic in India. We have quantum content that is already on the SkillsBuild platform and is available in India, and we have more that will be available soon.
So what's been the kind of traction, especially when you talk about the skills platform, especially for AI in India versus some of the other parts where you're operating, let's say here in Washington?
I think the difference is, what I spoke about on the panel, right? There are national mandates and a vision about what it's going to take to keep India at the cutting edge of this new technology in the wave, and IBM is right there with officials in India, the Minister of Education, the Minister of IT, talking about what it will take to help Indian citizens keep pace with that, right, at all levels. So we don't have that same, we have a more diffused system in the United States.
Right.
So we do have initiatives at the U.S. Department of Labor where they're standing up an AI workforce hub. So we do have things that are moving. We've got governors that are working in collaboration with one another to set policy, but we don't have a unified top-down vision.
Okay.
And we do see that in countries like Saudi Arabia, in India, in parts of Latin America. So IBM's role is to come in, bring our technology, our talent, and our programming, and to help advance those missions and meet people where they are, from the citizen level all the way up to the top levels of government.
Right. So when we talk about skilling, we have to, of course, talk about the future of work, the nature of work, and the kind of changes that it's going to undergo. As of now, what part of the workforce of IBM is automated, and how is AI bringing in efficiencies? If you could give us some case studies.
Sure. So it's not so much about what jobs are being automated. Right now, it's about gaining efficiencies in the roles that we have.
But that also means that some of the jobs are going away.
But jobs are shifting, right? Just like I talked about our HR use case. It means we're putting people in roles where they are taking the human, the judgment, and the more complex cases, and we're automating the parts of their jobs that were standardized, that are policy-based, that rarely have exceptions. That's what's being automated. And so for everyone, it's understanding, how do I take the technology, apply it to my job role, and make those productivity gains, and then take the time that I've saved and use it on things that are uniquely human.
Okay.
So I think everyone keeps focusing on what's going away, what's going away, what's going away. It's more about what's gaining.
Well, that's because we have seen companies sort of, undergo layoffs because of the efficiencies that AI is driving.
I don't know that it's always because of the efficiencies.
Well,
I think it's because of some of the, that's not necessarily true. I think that's what the sort of the narrative is, the fear-based narrative. It's really about what's the changing nature of work, and do people have those skills? Okay. And are we ready to meet the demands that are coming? And so in order to do that, there are investments being made in upskilling people. We're looking at what are the kinds of roles that people need to have? They need to have the AI literacy and fluency skills. They need to understand how to apply it. They need to understand how to bring teams together and to be more creative. So I'd be careful about leaning into the fear-mongering.
Okay, all right. Well, on that note, Lydia, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure.